Hey guys, it's Ifter, and I'm back with Corpse Party Book of Shadows. Last time we were freed by the zombie guy after he killed Kisaragi, I guess. And now he's conflicted about wanting to kill us, I guess? Running for the door was bad. Let's consider other options. My arms and legs were still so numb that I couldn't trust myself to get out of the room safely. I had to think of something else. I had to buy some time. So glad we get to hear more of that. It seemed like the little girl was pulling the huge man's strings, and he didn't really want to hurt me. So maybe I could reason with him? Sure. Right. What are you doing? Kill her! What's wrong? He suddenly doubled over and began clawing at his throat, seemingly in a great deal of pain. Reasoning with him really wasn't going to work. He was too unstable. If it came down to me or the little girl, I was pretty sure I wouldn't win. Now might be my best chance to escape! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This isn't gonna be good. Okay. Nothing about its outward appearance that gives any clear indication of age or gender. However, there's a student ID name tag partially lodged in its rib cage that indicates it probably belonged to a junior high school girl. Darkening Municipal High School I something or other. I Honda, I think is what it was. Okay. Well, checking that just made all the music stop. The faucet's here, but I don't know if it'll actually work. That's what I thought. No water. My throat is so dry. Uh-oh. What do I do? There has to be some way out of this. I see that pill bottle there, but I kind of want to examine it around. Oh, wait. God dang it. It's another faucet. No. I already read that. Uh-oh. I might be able to get out from the front. No, the huge man is there. I can't get past him. Maybe I'll find some way to distract him. I can make a break for it. Uh-oh. 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 Faucet's here, but I don't know if it'll actually work. My throat is so dry. Uh-oh. What's going on? Am I fainting? I couldn't move any part of my body. I'd just fallen completely limp. My vision had gone black. I felt like I was being swallowed up by the darkness. There was nothing I could do to stop it. It was seeping into every part of me. Big brother, help. Okay. Sure. Okay, let's check this just to be safe. Okay. There's a bottle on the ground filled with a transparent liquid. Take it. I wonder what's in here. It's not water, is it? That is not water. That is distinctly not water. Don't drink that. How long are you planning to squat there like that? Kill her! Stop asking him to do things! Instinctively, I threw the glass bottle at the huge man with the hammer. That was a bad move. He flinched and stumbled backwards. His hammer was still raised, however, and smashed into one of the light bulbs on the ceiling, shattering it. It's dark, but I might be able to get away now. The feeling had begun returning to my legs, so I wasted no time. Habitually yelling, "Excuse me," as I left, I darted through the dark lab, using what I remembered of its layout to avoid obstacles and reach the door. Hey, you do that on purpose? Worthless scum! Fix it or you get no more rewards from me! I don't want to know what rewards she gives him. Just go after her already. How many times have we crossed paths with that girl now? Maybe she has the paper scrapped to keep her safe. Her fate hasn't been sealed yet. I feel like people died even with their paper scraps before, but maybe not. I have to find somewhere to hide. I could hear the sounds of someone else running just a short distance in front of me. I couldn't make out who it was with any certainty, but I did briefly catch a glimpse of a figure retreating into the darkness. And it looked like... Big Brother? That was Big Brother just now, wasn't it? I took off in pursuit. If that was Big Brother, I just had to catch up to him. Big Brother, Big Brother! He mustn't have heard me. His pace never slowed, and I saw him disappear around a corner. He's not stopping. I have to go after him. Big Brother! Big Brother! Ooh, okay. Well, we're out of there now. Let me do the safe thing and save. Okay, so what do we got here? Ooh, we have a lot of locations. I guess head up. Big Brother, where did you go? It's too quiet. I don't think he came this way. I should look for him back in the main hallway. Yeah, I don't think she'll actually... No. She won't let me go back upstairs. Okay. It's really cold in here. My darkening's not going up by like... Okay, it's not. Good. Nurse's office might be a thing. He's not in here either. Big Brother? Uh-oh. Okay. They'll find me if I stay in here. Okay, I might not be supposed to goof around here. I saved, though, so if that's the case. It's fine. Oh. Think the same thing as before about her brother. Big Brother, are you in here? It's Yuka. If you're here, please come out. He's not in here either. I don't see any good places to hide. The floor seems like it could give way any minute. I'm scared. Where did you go? He's not in here. Huh? May I have those fingernails? Okay. Alright, zombie man. Quit screaming at me. It's Yuka. If you're in here, please come out. Also looking for corpses, I guess. Okay, well, the only other place to check is the nurse's lab. Nurse's lab? Nurse's room. The lab is where I don't want to go. Because that's death. So I came out of the lab. School nurse's office. Looks like he's not in here. He's going to find me if I stay here. I have to run. Old medicine bottles have been neatly lined up on shelves. They all seem made of brown glass, and virtually every one of them is noticeably cracked, clearly indicating its age. Old medicine bottles, caps are all either loose or missing, and their contents long since evaporated or imbibed. Okay, let's leave. Alright, I'm heading downstairs, because my darkening is going up. Wow, she just literally has the... Uh-oh. What's that noise? Uh-oh. Suddenly my field of vision started going topsy-turvy. Was I falling? It was an earthquake, but there was more than just that. The floor beneath me was moving up and down in time with the quake's left and right motion. Big brother? I tried putting one hand on the floor for balance and getting back to my feet. I need to keep going after Big Brother, otherwise I'll lose his trail. Thought I'd done it. I was standing now and it started getting used to the vibrations. As long as I hugged the walls, I could walk. But that all quite literally came crashing down around me soon enough. The wildly shaking floor cracked and then crumbled and I was free falling. I'm fall! Oh! And then Yuka was never seen again. No, she's okay. Good. Oh, not good. I raised my head and found myself lying on top of a pile of rubble. It wasn't too much worse for the wear, though, all things considered. Where am I? I looked all around me frantically, but saw nothing even remotely familiar. This was definitely someplace new. And it didn't feel much like a school anymore. The walls and floor were made from packed dirt. Only railroad ties keeping it all together. It's really musty down here. I knew I was underground. I had to be. It just felt that way. There were no windows anywhere, and based on the smell, there was no ventilation either. It's really hard to breathe. Oh no, Big Brother! Big Brother might have gotten caught off guard by that earthquake too, I thought. He could be down here. It was a big one after all. Maybe he was injured. Maybe he couldn't move. I have to find him right away. I tried pushing myself up from the pile of rubble, ready to shoot to my feet and continue the search. That didn't last long, however. My hands and feet were still a little numb from the ropes, making it hard to keep my balance. I fell back onto my butt. Gross. Ah! My underwear was completely waterlogged, like a full sponge. Gross! It squished unpleasantly on the debris, sending a cold chill through my entire body. What's going on? Ah! Oh, okay. I reached down and felt it, and it was absolutely soaked through. It would take forever for it to dry. That's right, I forgot. I peed myself. And this was the perfect moment to bring it up. I was so wrapped up in running for my life and chasing after Big Brother, I didn't even notice the wetness, but now I couldn't get it out of my mind. It's so gross. It sounds gross. Tears were welling up in my eyes. How could I be so pathetic? I forced myself to my feet, doing my best to try ignoring the squishy sensation. I wouldn't be able to ignore it for long, though. My panties were noticeably heavier now, and the urine they absorbed was practically ice cold. Gross! I couldn't go on like this. I was going to get a rash or catch pneumonia or something. The first one, I'm following you. I don't know if wet underwear causes pneumonia. And every step is going to be its own form of mushy-gushy hell. What could I do? I could take him off, but then what? Carry him with me? Ew. Leave him on the floor for someone else to find? No thanks. Big Brother! I swallowed my pride and held back my tears as best I could and waddled onward, like a penguin. Isn't there anywhere I can go to get these off? I don't know. I really don't know. I don't want to know. Great. Forgot, it's probably best for me to take these one by one. Just in case, you know, there is some sort of, like, corpse on the ground. I don't just pass them up. Well, there's a storehouse. That's the thing. The door won't open. Is it locked? I'll have to find someplace else. Okay, alright, Yuka. Yuka's a very odd duck. Oh, hey, corpse buddy. It's a set of skeletal remains. Given its tiny stature, it very likely belonged to an elementary school student in life. There's a student ID name tag halfway lodged inside the poor girl's ribcage. Great Harbor Elementary School, Chihira Tamamura. Okay. I'm sorry? Does that say... Okay, no, that just says death. Whoa. Okay, there's a lot of space here. I already went here. Whoa. I do like this song, actually. Again, it does a very interesting music, even though it gets loud at times. The door is sealed firmly shut. There's no way to open it. Okay. Girls' room open? That'd be cool. Well, it must be. Is this an actual bathroom? There are no protective seals and no weird smells. The only bathrooms I'd seen up to this point were unusable. Charms on the door mysteriously sealing the room shut. Bodies hanging in the stalls. But this looked to be a completely normal bathroom. Certainly the most normal I'd seen since getting stuck in this place anyway. There's a loose piece of wood on the ground here. This might be useful for something. Acquired a piece of wood. I wonder if I can get in the stalls. Try pulling on one of the wooden stall doors. Is anybody in here? I'll listen carefully for any hint of a response, even going so far as to hold my breath. I guess if somebody did respond, it would be pretty scary. But there wasn't a single sound to be heard. The entire room was dead silent. The walls were made from packed dirt, after all, and there was a lot of moisture in the air. Effectively, this whole place was naturally soundproofed. This is perfect! Nobody's else around! I backed away from the stall slightly and almost tripped over a fairly sizable crack in the ground. About 5 centimeters wide and 1 centimeter thick. This might be a good spot to hide them. Finally, I was able to get out of those waterlogged panties. The things I have to read in this game. Despite being alone, I still crouched down and removed them as discreetly as I could. I then stuffed them tightly into the crack I discovered. This would be my panty stash. The hole's not big enough. Some of it's still sticking out. If only there was just a little more space. What do I do now? I know, I can use this piece of wood to dig in there and make it bigger. Use piece of wood. I'm so glad Big Brother didn't have to see me doing this. Please don't let anybody find me until I'm done. Especially not Big Brother. Not that Big Brother would be likely to wander into a girl's bathroom, but it was possible given the circumstances. So just to be safe, I figured it couldn't hurt to pray that didn't happen. Maybe I should stuff them down even farther. What are you doing? It'd be embarrassing if anyone were to find these after all. Okay. My underwear was not totally buried and out of sight. There was no way anyone could come across it if they didn't know it was there. Satisfied, I stood up. So drafty now. But still a lot better than wearing wet panties. Could you stop talking about this? Ugh! It's been nothing but earthquakes since we got here. I wonder if this place will be okay. Seems even older than the school building. I peeked my head out from the bathroom and looked around. No one's out there, right? Big brother, better call out so someone can kill me. My voice echoed a lot louder than I was expecting. It actually surprised me. Considering the wet dirt walls, I didn't think sound would travel that far. I'm scared. If any of Big Brother's friends are nearby, please. I really want to wash my hands. I began walking through the hall once again, this time a bit slower and more unevenly due to exhaustion. Okay. Okay, sure. Well, there's nothing down this hall. That's for diddle dang. Sure. Well, I'm out of time, but I guess I could keep going for a little bit. I'm mostly hoping for something I could use for a thumbnail, but I don't think that's gonna happen. I'll figure something out. Oh, hey little boy. I assume it's a little boy. It's a decayed skeletal corpse. The clothing and diminutive stature suggests this is likely an elementary school boy. His name tag is still pinned to his breast pocket. Great Harbor Elementary School, Hiroshi Takano. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, there's just a load of them down here. It's a decaying corpse. Based on outward appearance and uniform, this is likely a junior high school girl. Her student ID name tag seems to have survived intact. Takine Municipal High School, Koi Kawahara. Yeah, dead end. Good. Good. It also says body pool. That's not a good thing. That's not a good thing at all. Let's check out this hall, and then I think I'll have to call it. Unfortunately. Anyone down here? Sure hope not. Okay. That's a different type of guy. It's a newly deceased corpse, practically still warm. So you can tell at a glance this was a female junior high school student. The student ID name tag on the ground at her feet. Shobu University Middle School, Michi Moritoshi. Looks like a dude, but okay. Alright, well... God, I should at least head into the body pool. Let's do it. The door to this particular room was shuddering ever so slightly, as if there were a breeze blowing against it gently from inside. I think I can open this. Slowly and hesitantly, I put both hands on the doorknob and started to turn. I guess I can go in. Alright, let's see what's in here. Hope it connects to an exit somewhere. Smells awful. As soon as the door opened even a crack, a powerful, horrible stench slammed into my face, twisted around my nasal cavities like a jet of water. This is the smell of rotting. I was instantly feeling nauseous and lightheaded, as if I were suddenly deprived of oxygen. I can't do this. I need to get out of here. Did you just pee yourself again? Oh, okay. It sounded like water. Is there water in here? Holding my nose, I stepped back into the room and crept over toward the source of the noise. If there were water here, maybe I could wash my hands, I thought. Where is it? My extreme thirst came back full force as well. Clean water was the greatest thing I could possibly find right now. I accidentally kicked over a bucket, spilling its contents onto the ground in front of me. Countless flies immediately flew out from the overturned bucket and began swarming me. Their buzzing wings sounded right up against my ears as if they were attacking me. I let go of my nose and began flailing my arms wildly, attempting in vain to drive them away. I can't even see my hands in front of my face. Eck! As I haphazardly stumbled forward, I found my foot splashing in shallow liquid. Mere moments later, my hand came in contact with the wall and brushed against a switch. I heard a faint clicking sound, and then... the lights blinked on, and I got a clear look at the room I was standing in. What is this place? Are those bodies? that's gonna be it for now. So next time, we'll finish exploring the body room and then maybe go to the death room. Hopefully not. But probably. So until then, everybody, take care.